Hi guys, Aaron Dorr here with AaronDorr.com. Having been involved in state level politics for just about 10 years now, having had a chance to pass some of the largest gun bills in state history in places like Iowa and Missouri and places like that, I've learned a couple of things about the kind of reaction you should expect as an activist from the legislature as you begin to put pressure on them on the inside. You know, for a lot of new activists, you may kind of assume that when you come to the Capitol, where I'm standing right now today, for example, and you call out your state rep to talk to him or her about this issue, you might think that they actually care what you think and that they're going to be receptive and they're going to be at least be polite and consider the issues. And you might assume that we can all act like adults up here and have a very cordial conversation and that they will just magically see things your way. The reality is far different. When you as an activist on behalf of an organization come here for the first time, not having a large organization, not having a lot of oomph, politically speaking, they're going to ignore you. They couldn't care less what you had to say. But as your organization grows and you begin to have a lot of members who are making calls into the Capitol and firing off emails and talking to their state reps at forums on the weekend and send them notes on Facebook, eventually these guys are going to go from ignoring you to whining at you to being downright angry at you. And for a lot of activists, when this happens, it is very unnerving. I've had the unfortunate experience of seeing dozens of activists that I know personally in states all across the upper Midwest who have washed up and left politics because they could not handle the vicious personal attacks that were lodged against them by those on the inside as they're trying to divert pressure from their political careers. So when you get involved in politics, as your organization grows and you begin to put pressure on them, expect they're going to put pressure on you. And a lot of times you might ask yourself, can't we all just get along? And the answer to that question is no. If we could all just get along, that would mean that they're passing pro-gun bills, that they're ending abortion, that they're lowering taxes, that they're ending Common Core, that they're doing all the things they should be doing. But guess what? They're not doing that, which is why you and I have to be involved in politics in the first place. So naturally, they're not going to like you. You're trying to push them this direction, they want to go that direction or at least not move, and you're going to be stuck here at an impasse. So don't be surprised when they unload the guns on you and try to shut you down. This can come in the form of a nasty email blast to their constituency. It can come from having a favorite reporter with a local fake news publication attack you with a front page piece or an op-ed piece. It can be from the floor of the legislature. You might have one of your main targets take to the floor and attack you publicly by name. They may question your morals. They may question your ethics. They may drag up stuff that happened in your life 25 years ago. Whatever it is, you should expect this. And when this happens to you, instead of buckling, instead of wavering, instead of getting pressure and deciding to just go quit and do something else, we would encourage you to double the pressure, to double down. So whatever you've done to this point, you have to ramp up the heat and do that much more. Because let me tell you, if they're not whining at you, if they're not attacking you, that means you're not doing anything effective. But folks, when they're coming after you, when they're trying to choke you out, politically speaking, and muffle your voice, that means that you're very close to passing a major piece of legislation. So that is the exact wrong time to buckle and fall prey to the pressure. So at the end of the day, again, when you get involved in politics, you may think to yourself or hope you can come up here and you can all just get along. The truth is anything but that's okay. That's how the system was designed to operate. Your job, my job, is to hold them accountable. They can do what they want.